Hey everybody!
Hi!
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Ashleigh.
Welcome to the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Studios and our Nutcracker / holiday preview.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff. So to get started, we haven't really talked to you guys since Halloween.
It's been a while.
It has been a while because we have been so busy here getting stuff ready. Our new printer arrived, which is awesome. And we have a brand new holiday collection that we're going to introduce you to today. And these patterns will be available on our website on Black Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It's coming up. Christy, our sample stitcher, has been so busy and doing an amazing job on things. And you guys have been super busy on your Nutcracker. So to get started, Ashleigh, tell me about your outfit today.
Today I'm wearing another Hinterland dress by So Liberated, and this was actually one that I made on my birthday, and it's probably a summer dress, but I'm going to wear it all year long.
Yeah, it looks adorable with a cardigan.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my first time wearing one with a cardigan.
It looks good, and she had it, the first time, usually when you wear these dresses, you're wearing clogs from, which ones are those ones?
Those ones are has-beens.
Has-beens. So she usually wears it with Swedish has-beens, but today she was wearing it with booties, and they looked...
It was pretty comfy and kept my toes warm.
Yes, yes. It's actually getting a little bit cooler here, which is nice. I was cleaning out my office, and I have a scrap bin that I had been planning on using for underwear and various things, and I found my very first knit project. And I had planned on turning this into a pair of underwear, but I put it on and I realized it doesn't suck as bad as I thought it did.
No, not at all.
And this is probably from 2017.
Yeah, a couple years.
A couple years. So this is Grainline Studios Lyndon in a cotton jersey. I think it's an art gallery print. And I've just been wearing it around the house. I slept in it a couple nights ago. Yeah. It's really comfortable. And then I'm also wearing a pair of Jolly Clara leggings. And these leggings are amazing because they don't have a center seam at the crotch. So you could wear like a crop top or however you want, and you don't have to worry about
anything showing?
Anything showing. Your lady parts don't show. It's a completely smooth finish. It's quite a genius pattern. And I've been keeping track of what I wear during the month of November. My goal is that I want to try to wear each article of clothing that I own 30 times. And before I buy any new clothes, I'm asking myself, would I wear that 30 times? Because I've been looking at the statistics of how we use our clothing and I know that I'm totally guilty of this. Sometimes we'll go to Target or Old Navy and we buy something, we wear it once, we donate it. Yeah, I need to get way better at that. So far this week, we are filming this on a Sunday. I have worn these leggings 4 times.
Good job.
Yeah, so nice. I feel like these leggings alone are going to be a very crucial part of my wardrobe. And I'm really liking it. My only regret is that I made them in like a really lightweight, I think that they are cotton bamboo jersey from Blackbird Fabrics, and they're super soft, but they are sheer.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just wear them as like a layering thing. I wore them under a dress, I wore them with a sweater, I'm wearing them today with a sweater. If I were to leave the house, I would put on pants or a skirt, because not everybody needs to see my butt. While these are a smooth finish for the lady parts, no one wants to see my underwear. So we've actually been doing a lot.
Yeah.
What is this shawl you have here? This purple one? Yeah.
This one I made probably around the same time as that top, maybe. Wow. This is Claudonia from Through the Loops, and this purple yarn I think you actually gave to me, and I think I'm trying to think now, I think it's called You Say It's Your Birthday. I'm almost positive. By Knitsomniac. And then you made one. I made one. And yeah.
It's so cute.
But this one I love to wear. It's a little smaller than my other ones. I can't even fit around my hair. But
you do have a lot of hair.
It works really well with a shawl pin, and then it holds it in place and stays nice.
That's awesome. And so like we did in our previous episode, we'll include little slides that share the details of the things that we've made and so on and so forth. How is Carl, the shawl, coming along?
Good old Carl.
Good old Carl.
He's getting there.
Oh.
I got through the bauble section, and this is the first time I've made baubles, and I really like making them.
Wait, opposite.
Is it?
I'm looking at the right side. This is the bauble.
Well, they kind of go...
They go both
unless
sides?
you poke them out that way, because of that. That guy shows me.
Oh,
I know.
snap.
I kept doing that with it. I think once
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't correct you. You know
no.
it's your project.
No. Once I block it, I think I'm going to try and poke them out so that they're all on the right side. Yeah, because some of them are popped in and some of them are poked out.
They're like little belly buttons.
They are. They totally are, especially in the pink. But I love how this is going together, and yeah.
Christmas is coming.
It is coming. And Carl is ready. Or getting there.
So one thing that I was going to share with you guys is this is the first year in my entire existence as a person that I'm going to make some Christmas gifts. I've never done that before, mostly because I'm always afraid that no one will like them.
You shouldn't be afraid of that, though.
Well, it's nerve-wracking.
I know.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So there have been some Black Friday sales. I've bought some fabric. I have a list. I have a schedule.
Very official.
Very official.
It's so smart, though. Then you can get it all done on time.
I hope so. I really, really hope so. And before we started this video, I asked you, have you made gifts before? And you have.
Yeah, a couple of them. I made a ceramic bowl for my husband when we were very first dating.
Babies.
And I think it was a ramen bowl because it had holes for chopsticks. And it had a comic strip of a little panda climbing Rice Mountain to get, I don't remember what. I'd have to see if I could or if I could find a picture of it somewhere.
That was the same year that Ashleigh gave my husband and I, you made Eric a mug that was plaid, and you made me a Domo mug.
Yeah, I was on a ceramic kick
She was.
that year.
Yeah, and then the following year you made me the Pusheen yarn bowl.
That's right.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Ashleigh is really good at giving handmade gifts. I am not. I am a little bit of a Scrooge.
You are, though, because I have a birthday dress that is amazing that she made for me.
You should wear that one day.
I will.
Okay, I made her the very famous McCall's shirt dress out of some rifled paper fabric. I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's not a Christmas gift.
But it's still a gift.
It's still a gift.
It's really pretty.
I am comfortable giving you handmade things because you appreciate them and you wear them. Yes, like that dress, you wear that all the time, and that is a very big. Okay, I take it back.
Yep.
Okay, and then I do know that my friend Sue, I had a super tote that I made, the Noodlehead super tote pattern, and I didn't really like the fabric that I'd used. It was in my donate pile. My friend Sue came over, saw it, took it, and she's been using it often. So I have a list. I'm gonna go through it at the end of Christmas. If you guys are interested, I could do a wrap up of what I've made.
Yeah.
If I make it.
Yeah.
I want to hear from you guys. How do you go about giving handmade gifts? Are some people on your list more handmade worthy than others? Like, there are a couple people that I'm like, But there are a few people that I'm like, yeah, I think you'll get it. I think you'll totally get it. So I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are on giving handmade and receiving handmade. My husband was out of town for 2 weeks, and I told myself, I'm going to sew 55 things for myself. You know what I did? I laid on the couch until the last 72 hours. And then I was like, I'm going to sew all the things really fast so that way I feel like I was productive. I wasn't as productive as I'd hoped. But I made a couple things. The first thing that I made I'm very, very pleased with. And this is a Callie shirt dress. This is from Closet Case Patterns. And you can see it doesn't have buttons yet. I'm not quite there. I have the dress is completely done. Not dumb. It's not dumb at all.
No,
I love
it's
it.
not.
No. And I have to just put the bias to finish the hems, and then I have to put the buttonholes in. And I started the dress, got the dress like completely done, and I was gonna go to Joann's to get buttons, and then I thought, no, it deserves very nice buttons because the fit is really, I worked very hard to get the fit nice, and I'm really pleased with it. And also this fabric was a bear, so this is a Atelier Brunette, so it's French fabric. I bought it from Imagine Nats. This is the viscose?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Viscose twill. It was a little shifty to sew with, but not terrible. But when it's on, it is just a beautiful drape. And this is for sure a 30 wears article of clothing. And in fact, there is one little secret spot. Maybe I'll share a picture, maybe I won't. My serger accidentally ate a chunk of it, so I have already darned it and mended it, and that makes it feel a little less precious. Yeah. But when I was sewing it, I was like, okay, I'm just going to run to Joann's, I'm going to go get buttons, and then I thought, no, I'm going to go online, and I bought the matching buttons. One thing that's really nice about their lines of fabric is you can buy coordinating trims and buttons that match the fabric perfectly.
That's nice, because it's so hard to tell on your computer or phone if the color's actually going to match or not.
Super stressful. So I thought, okay, you've spent the time, do it right. I also made a pair of leopard print Nini culottes from Named Clothing Company, and they are quirky.
I like them.
I like them, but I also am struggling a little bit. I wore them yesterday, and the fabric, I used a rayon from Joann's, and the fabric grows throughout the day.
Oh.
So I had told Ashleigh that I learned a really important lesson, which is do not sew pants the week before your period.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So after all was said and done, the pants, they're elastic waist, and they're a little bit too big. Okay, no problem. But then throughout the day, they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they start like a little bit above my ankle bone, and then yesterday they were like brushing the top of my feet.
Oh my gosh.
So they are...
Whoa.
Yeah, they're a nightmare. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make them work. They could just be like around the house pants. I've worn them 3 times since I made them. I like them. They have some quirks. And then I made this. Sorry about the loud noise. I made myself a fanny pack. And I love it because I can wear it like this. And this is exactly what I wanted. It's gigantic. It's kind of wild. You're probably like, that is the dumbest thing ever. However, I have a lot of really good reasons for this. And I will share them with you right now. First and foremost, this fabric is velvet upholstery weight fabric from Joann's. It was totally a random find. I had different fabric planned for this, and then I came across this and thought, oh.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that.
I need a velvet fanny pack in my life. So in May, I had surgery and I had a cardiac device implanted into my chest, and I really struggled with it. And all of my purses, because I have a bad arm, are crossbody bags. And suddenly I couldn't have the crossbody bag because it rubbed against the device, and it was super unpleasant. And Ashleigh was like, get a fanny pack. And I thought that she was making fun of me.
No.
Which I should have known better because Ashleigh wouldn't make fun of me. But she does have a very dry sense of humor.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make fun of you like that.
I thought she was making fun of me like, get a fanny pack, dummy.
No, I was being dead serious because they're a thing now.
They are totally a thing now. So then I started looking at them and I'm like,
yeah.
A very cute thing. So it pays to have a younger, hipper friend.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. So there's a couple different patterns. There's one right now, you've probably seen making the rounds on Instagram called Fennel Fanny Pack. I think that's adorable, but I carry a lot of crap.
Yeah, you need a lot of room.
I need a lot of room. So this is a fanny pack from a German designer called Lenny Peppy Plunk.
That's so cute.
I think. I might be pronouncing that wrong. It doesn't matter because I'm going to include the link and everything so that way if you want to make it, you can too. And it's big, it's oversized, I can fit all my stuff on it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's gotten a surprise amount of wear for me. So, 5 stars.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. And it feels good, and I get to carry all my stuff, and I don't have to worry about being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I like it because you have your hands free when you go in a store.
That's nice. Yeah.
So that way you can be like, buying all the stuff.
Yeah, it's like the best of both worlds. It's like a little bit of backpack, a little bit of purse merged together.
And I thought about sewing a backpack because there are 3 really cute backpack patterns. This is the raspberry rucksack. There's Noodlehead has 2.
Yeah, she's got some good ones.
She has 2 really good ones. And then I feel like there was one other one. I can't remember what it was. And I debated long and hard about it. But I was worried I wouldn't be able to get my arm in the backpack. And also, I always feel like worried when I go in stores with a backpack.
Yeah.
A lot of the stores here have signs that say, like, no backpacks allowed.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, are they going to think that I'm stealing?
Yeah. No, I do that because our Joann's is that way.
Yes.
And I have to leave all my stuff in the car and just take my wallet. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting thing, which is weird because backpacks are totally like a trend right now. So I wonder how that works. Have you ever been stopped with your backpack?
Not yet.
No.
Who knows? But not yet.
No, I haven't either, and I'm trying to think, like, how would I act in that situation? Yeah. If you are a backpack wearer and stopped wearing your backpack, I'd like to know how that went down for you. Okay, so let's get down to business. And by business, I mean work business. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the Nutcracker.
It's done.
It's done. It's done. You guys, the final clue went out last week. This morning when I checked Instagram, I saw 3 finished ones.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
How?
I don't know how that's possible.
Amazing.
Either, but...
Absolutely amazing. We actually, okay, so on that note, I'm thinking about for our next clubs, possibly, you guys wanted it broken up into more clues, so we did that this time. We did 6 weeks of clues, 5 weeks of which are stitching. The 6th week, which is next Friday, is a finishing tutorial. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about doing the clues every other week for that longer duration.
Mm-hmm. Give a little more time between each.
Yeah, so that way instead of it being 5 weeks, it would be 10 weeks. Because a lot of people got the Sugar Plum Fairy finished and they were super excited. And then I started noticing more comments of, I'm behind, and that really hurts me.
I do the same thing with knit-alongs. I have that same problem. I'm good with the first week. 2nd week, I'm starting to not keep up. And then by the 5th, I'm usually one of the last ones.
I mean, with knitting, that makes sense, though, because as the project grows, you're knitting so much bigger, longer rows. With this, we tried to keep the clues all the same, but I think that there was a lot of small details with Clara and the Nutcracker, and then the Rat King.
Yeah,
he's a chonker.
He's big. Yeah, he's a big guy.
He is a big guy. So I think for next year, we might make them even longer.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
A little less pressure.
A little less pressure, and it will be more fun for you guys. So, Ashleigh, what I'd like to know is, out of the entire project, because you designed this, what is your favorite part of the entire design?
Probably the Sugar Plum Fairy float, and then her little candy arch. That's my absolute favorite. I love the mints and the gumdrops, and we've done gumdrops in quite a few patterns because it's one of my favorite little elements to add.
Yeah, that one, when I asked on Instagram, a lot of people said that one and the Rat King. Mouse King, sorry. I call him Rat King for some reason. I don't know why.
It's okay. I thought that was his name too.
Mouse King. King, Rat King. I mean, he's...
Tomato.
Exactly. He is. He is so sweet, and he's my favorite.
Yes.
Because he has his sword.
And those eyebrows.
And we had a comment on, and I was going to save it for my next video, but I think I'm going to mention it in this video.
Yes.
Okay, we had a comment from our friend Lisa Berg at NIMUNNE, who said, "We need a whole sal of animals and clothes."
It's good to know.
Good to know. I'm just gonna drop that little thing right here and just move right on. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you for setting me up there. Appreciate it. Okay, so for me, my favorite part, like I said, is the Mouse King. I did the finishing of this, and it was a lot of fun. It'll be a finishing tutorial on our, I don't know if I'm going to put it on YouTube or if I'm going to leave it hosted externally, so that way only people who've bought the pattern can access it. I haven't quite decided how that's going to work yet. But of course, if you purchase the pattern, you're going to receive it on Friday, how to finish it. I found this really adorable trim in my stash. I got it from Joann's, and it's snowflakes, and I just wrapped it around, and I feel like it came out pretty cute.
I agree. Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
I was gonna say, you seem like you're keen on it.
That one.
One thing that I've been doing on Instagram, which has been so much fun, is when you use the hashtag TFPS Nutcracker Parade, I can see your project, and I can share it on our Instagram stories. So I have been doing these long, what is it when you do a lot? Million dot stories? What do they call them?
I don't know. There's some cute name for them, though.
There's a cute name when your story is literally like 1,000 little tiny dots. So I've been sharing all of your projects, and it doesn't matter if you have like 5 stitches or an entire clue done. I'm just sharing everything. And I think I'm probably going to do it again this week and do another big train of them. And I'm saving them to my highlights, although now that I've mentioned that, I don't think I saved the last batch of them to the highlights.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, can you remind me?
Yeah, we can add it in.
Okay, so I will add that in. And if you just go to our Instagram profile and then click the Nutcracker Parade highlight, you can see all of these great projects, and it's super inspiring. We have one long-term stitcher of ours, Rainy, Rani. I might be pronouncing your name wrong. I'm so sorry. And she's stitching it on pink.
That's right. I remember you telling me about that.
Yes, I love the pink. The pink is so cute. We have a couple of people who are stitching it on neutral and raw fabric.
Ooh, nice.
That looks really cute too. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's that, I don't know if it's Fabric Flare. It might be Fabric Flare, where it's blue with the snowflakes.
I knew you were going to say that. That's cool, too.
That's super cute. And then, I believe, Crimson Confection. Is that... I think that Instagram name is right. I'm sorry, I can't view it on my phone because I'm recording it on my phone. She's super sweet. She's a quilter, super talented gal. And she's stitching it on this, like, confetti fabric.
So it's like, like little confetti...
flying in the air of the parade.
Oh. Gosh,
yeah, it's adorable.
Genius.
So if you're looking for some inspiration, because maybe you haven't started yet, or you just want to get the motivation to keep plugging along, check out our Instagram. Visit the the parade of Nutcracker Parade, and check it out, because I'm loving this project. Yeah. This project was so good. Okay, so let's talk about Black Friday.
Yes.
Black Friday is going to be a huge day here at the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery because we are dropping not one, not two, but 3 new patterns along with one gigantic surprise. Gigantic surprise. So, I'm not going to talk about the gigantic surprise because it's a gigantic surprise. But the new patterns, let's talk about them. All right, I'm going to start with the one that just absolutely broke my heart. Which is the Holly Jolly Bandit. This is seriously the cutest thing ever. We just filmed an entire tutorial showing you how to finish it like this, and the phone had an error, and it didn't save.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw up. It's fine. It's fine. I do want to throw up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, really, really heartbreaking. Very briefly, I will tell you how to finish it. It's not hard. I know that you guys have got this. It's easy. The sled is from Joann's. Ashleigh laced the Holly Jolly Bandit on here for me. I got some of the Duct brand mounting tabs. They're like a double-sided foam tab. I stuck it on all the corners, stuck it to the sled. Then with hot glue, I found all these amazing ornaments. And tinsel trees at...
The trees were at Target.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure about
the ornaments were at Target, and then the little puff balls were a floral stem from Joann's that I used a pair of diagonal cutters, and I just cut them off of the floral wire. Then the lights, they're this, I know you guys have seen these. They are the bendable wire lights. I just literally wrapped them around there, tucked them in as best as I could. On the back is the... I don't want to disturb it too much. It's just the little on-off switch. Easy peasy. That's it. You guys could do this, no problem. This sled is, I want to say I got it for 60% off. It's with their, it's with their like wreath making supplies. Killer. Oh, the other addition is that the, you would hang it like this. I'm hanging it like this. So my husband very kindly put a picture tooth hanger on the back for me. The end. Easy peasy. While I'm holding this cutie, we got a really great pro tip from our friend Gnome Cat, Jen. Thank you, Jen. And she let us know about these really cute sleds.
That was a good one. My Target never had them.
Oh, snap. I got the only one.
Yeah.
So these are at Target in the like dollar section. I'm going to blow your mind. Could you hold up the... Let's do this one. Any seasonal saying will fit perfectly on here. How awesome is that? Yeah. Amazing. So if you have a Target that has a decently stocked dollar spot, check out that and try to find one of these wood sleds. You could paint the rails real easily to match whatever you want. And honestly, this wreath looks like it's hot glued on. I'm confident with some pliers I could
probably pop it off. Yeah.
Pop it off. So thank you for the tip on that, Jen.
And she's found other holiday themed, like Halloween. She found quite a few good ones for Halloween.
She's like a pro at this.
she definitely is.
She really is, and I love seeing all the different ways that you guys finish our things. And speaking of finishes, today I was on Instagram and I saw Priscilla of the Real Housewives. Mm-hmm. She did the Country Cottage Needleworks, the glitter houses. She turned it into this big thing.
Cool.
I was like, it was a cool finish. Their finishes are so inspiring. My goal of 2020 is to get better at my finishing game. I did the tutorial for this one, and I did the tutorial for this one, and I realized I want to get better.
We can both get better.
We can both get better. And we'll share we'll share more tutorials with you guys. We are not professional finishers by any means. No. We are you're a designer.
I am.
I ship things and talk to people through email.
You're the business manager.
I am the business manager. I am not I sometimes get really nervous about finishing because Christy works so hard stitching our samples.
Yes, I feel the same way.
And if we make a mistake, I think if I were to text her and say, I accidentally cut this project in half, can you restitch it for me? There may be a...
She might give her 2 weeks notice.
she might be like,
no, you're on your own.
You're on your own. You did it to yourself. So in our tutorials, they're not professional.
No.
They're more just like crafty hangout sessions with the pumpkins.
Yeah.
And we'll share with you like our tips and tricks because we love to craft. I mean, that's not it at all. But I do, like my lacing needs work and I still have this elbow that is like, it's useless.
It's not working properly.
It's not working properly, so I can only really do things one-handed. But I did just recently buy a glue gun and it worked great for this.
Those are fun.
Those are so fun. So... for me, I guess out of the holiday patterns... Oh, actually, I'll wait. I won't tell my favorite. I'll introduce them all. So, this is the Holly Jolly Bandit. This is stitched on Picture This Plus fabric in Mirage. And we use one skein of DMC Moulin Etoile. Did I pronounce that right?
I'm not sure.
But we did Google it. And in case you're wondering, that means star mill in French.
Which is really cute.
It's so cute. I just imagine like a very kawaii factory that's just building out stars, just churning them out. So this was a lot of fun. I love raccoons. I think that they are the cutest things in the entire world. My husband's always sending me raccoon videos. People call them trash pandas, which isn't very sweet. But I was thinking to myself, if someone was lurking through the night on Christmas, who would it be? This raccoon. So if you go outside Christmas night and someone is rattling through your stuff, I'm not going to say your trash, because that's not nice. If someone is rattling through your stuff, maybe your leftover wrapping paper, looking for some shiny ribbon, it could be the Holly Jolly Bandit.
It might be.
It
just might be.
The other thing that is great about him is he fits on this other size cube that we found at Joann's that measures, I believe, 1.9 by 3.5.
My gosh.
By 1.9. Don't quote me on that, but it is a long, skinny, it's literally the most perfect size. When I originally bought the cube for it, and I thought, okay, I'll make a cube tutorial, it'll be awesome, and then I found the sled.
Yeah, that was a game changer.
It was a game changer. So you have the option. If you can't find the sled, you can finish it as a cube. Although you guys are amazing with your finishes, you might come up with something way different and even cooler than what we did. So the next pattern that we can talk about is this cutie.
Don't get your tinsel in a tangle.
And this one, why are sloths a thing right now for Christmas?
I don't know, but they are really cute.
This made me so happy because you designed this summer, and when I went to Michael's, like, because we know Michael's is ridiculous and they put out their Christmas stuff in like August.
Super early.
All of a sudden I saw that remember I texted you the picture of the garland?
Yep.
Garland of hanging sloths, and I'm like, you're onto it.
And there was, at Joann's, they had scrapbooking paper.
Yes, and fabric. And fabric.
Yep.
So Ashleigh's ahead of the trend.
I guess. I just thought he was really cute hanging from that tinsel.
Hanging from the tinsel because, I mean, we all should slow down during the holidays, right?
That's true.
Slow down, because I can tell you the things that drive me crazy about the holidays. Traffic.
Yes.
Standing in line.
Yes.
People who are getting mad at each other.
Yeah.
General impatience.
Yeah, patience is out the door during the holidays.
Out the door. So for me, this is like my friendly reminder. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill. Mm-hmm. Be like this little sloth and decorate. And then you were telling me about Eric's grandma?
Yes. Every year she hangs single strands of tinsel all over her tree. I'd say hundreds, maybe thousands. She places each single one of them, and it's the exact same color as the word tinsel in the pattern, and she packs them up each year too. She doesn't get new each year. She uses the same ones over and over, and it looks beautiful every year. And she's cute and little like the sloth too, so shout out to you, Grandma Margaret.
How cute is that? This would be my method of decorating with the tinsel.
Yeah, just chucking it and running away. No, she probably has tweezers or something. And I don't know for sure. I can ask her. I'll be seeing her on Thanksgiving. So
can you get a photo of this tree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will.
Because I would like to update you, YouTubers and friends, with the status of this tree, because that sounds incredible. Mm-hmm. So that was the inspiration for that. And I did actually find that tinsel at Target. Mm-hmm. And we have an alternate version of the pattern cover with the tinsel in it. But I ended up using this tinsel because it's much more retro and fun.
Yes.
The colors you picked.
Yeah, those are fun. Really punchy. Kind of vintagey, but punchy and bright and cheery. And this is actually our first Christmas pattern that does not use white.
Oh!
Which is just a fun little fact. As I was making, like, oh, there's no white in here. And yeah. It's all color.
That was a good pumpkin fact.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And you filmed us a finishing tutorial for this one.
I did. Yep. I did a flat fold finish for this one. And he is a little ornament. So he can hang on your tree or hang on your mantle or doorknob or wherever.
Yeah. The nice thing about this tutorial and the cube tutorial is that you can use these for every single one of our seasonal sayings. And we have over...
I have not counted them up recently, but
maybe,
quite a few.
Maybe over 20.
I think so.
Yeah, I said over 20 in my cube finishing tutorial, so we're gonna...
I'm sure that's right.
We'll go with 20. So this one came out really cute. I love it because it's like super vintagey inspired. Again, don't worry, we will put cute close-up images in the video for you so you don't have to strain. I love that one.
That one was fun. I like
super cute. Okay, so then, last but absolutely not least, would be 8 Nights.
I love this one too.
This one came out so good. So 8 Nights of Flickering Lights. This is stitched on Crystal Sterling from Picture This Plus. Oh, I'm sorry. This one was stitched on Petals from Picture This Plus. So Crystal Sterling for 8 Nights, along with 2 skeins of Classic Colorworks. As of right now, it sounds like we're going to have all the fabric in stock for these projects on Black Friday, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we're trying very hard to also have some of the specialty threads. I won't know until I check my email on Monday.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers. That was a last-minute decision because I honestly wasn't sure if the fabric was going to make it in time.
Yeah.
But Marilyn and her elves
just
dying like
out.
crazy. Like absolutely blew my mind. Thank you, Marilyn.
Thank you.
So for this one, I had so much fun with this cube. I mentioned this in the cube finishing video. I don't usually glue things to the top because we have so many cubes. I take the bows and stuff off and I set them aside so that way they stack easier. For this one, I got the glue gun. I got the Gorilla glue sticks, and I glued dreidels and gelt on the top.
I love how this one finished.
This came out so cute. I did use scraps, so my sides aren't as neat, and I explained that in the video. But the nice thing about these smaller seasonal sayings is you can use scrap fabric from your stash, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. And also, as I mentioned in my video too, no one is going to be looking at the corners of your cubes.
No.
And if they tell you, your cube could have been tidier, you don't need that person in your life. Yeah, the craft, Ashleigh and I we say this, we're going to say this to you 1,000 times. We are not the crafting police.
No.
No. And I think I mentioned it actually in the cube video. I have a friend, and in her, thank you, in her sewing room, she has, I think the person is called Crafted Moon. The girl who did the cotton and steel stuff. Sarah Watts.
Yes.
She has a little print, and I think it says "done is better than perfect," or something to that effect. And my friend has this hanging in her sewing room, and I'm like,
yeah, no, that's smart.
yes, because I get totally hung up on the details. When I was doing the lacing of this, like, scooch, and then finally I had to say, okay, you've been doing this for like 35 minutes. Your husband can speed up the film, but eventually you just have to call it good.
Yeah.
And there are some people who I know are literally professional finishers, in which they'd probably be going,
yeah.
and that's cool. You do you. The craft world is big enough for all of us. I personally want to find joy in my crafting, and I have been a quilter for many, many years who I have a lot of projects that would be done if I just would stop obsessing over the small details.
Yep, I've got some knitting projects like that too.
Yes, sometimes you just have to let it go.
Yep.
Let it go.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, Ashleigh, let me ask you a question. All right. Out of the holiday collection,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
the Holly Jolly Bandit, the Nutcracker Parade, Don't Get Your Tinsel, and 8 Nights, which was your favorite to design?
Did you include the Nutcracker in this lineup, or did
I did.
The 3?
Nope, I said Nutcracker. I think I said Nutcracker. Nutcracker's included in the lineup.
This is tough. Probably will say Nutcracker. I've wanted to do a Nutcracker pattern for the last couple of years, and we just haven't been able to, so this year was finally the year, so I've been really looking forward to making it.
You have. Yeah, I'm glad you got to make it a reality.
Yeah. How about you? Do you have a favorite?
So this is really a toss-up, because I feel like all 4 are really strong designs.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know what you're doing.
Sometimes.
Definitely. I'm actually going to say 8 Nights.
Okay.
For a few reasons. I have a lot of Jewish friends, and they're bummed out when they're excluded from things.
Yeah. It's
So-
not fair.
Yeah, that sucks. Like, this was the first year we had like a plethora of prop options at Michael's.
Yes.
You found so many cute
so
Hanukkah themed
many
things.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. And also, I love the colors that you picked. 8 Nights of Flickering Lights. It just sounds like you want to be with your family. It's a good one. I love, again, the colors. The colors of that are absolutely beautiful.
I love the colors.
And I had a lot of fun finishing it. My runner-up would be the Holly Jolly Bandit, because raccoons.
Yes.
And he's wearing his little
Yes.
Santa hat, and he's got his outfit on. Like, I was a helper, but maybe I was in trouble because I ate the ribbon.
We don't know his backstory completely.
We don't know his backstory. Thankfully, though, he is an animal in an outfit. And on that note, I think that we've covered everything. We hope that you come by thefrostedpumpkinstitchery.com on Black Friday and grab your copy of our winter collection. And the fabric and the threads. We do not have a big sale for Black Friday. I don't think we ever have.
I don't think so.
No, we will have a couple kits marked down just because my office is overflow. You can't see it, but yeah, it's a disaster over there. It's scary. We have boxes galore. I would like to be able to make some room for the big surprise and get that going. And then we also have teamed up with Maria of A Needle Runs Through It, and every single needle minder design will be in stock on Black Friday. So if you have a design that is missing from your collection, this is the time to grab it. Limited quantities are available, so shop early for the best selection of those. And sales start at 10 a.m.
Yep.
Pacific time. So you can Google what time is it in California. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and listening to us chat about our projects. We will be back really soon with a very exciting video for you. A very exciting video. Maybe featuring animals in outfits.
Maybe. I don't know. It keeps coming up for some reason.
Keeps coming up. It's going full circle.
I got that. Sorry, it took me a second.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna go, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a very happy Thanksgiving if it's your jam. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.